Hello. Today I'll be informing you about laws and consent, but specifically towards university and college students. So what is consent? The definition of consent is a direct conscious and voluntary agreement to another's proposal, only in which yourself can only express to engage in an activity. Consent isn't always required with just sexual contact. It can be required with fighting too. A good example would be in a bar fight. Bar fights. In the Queen against Joubert case, the appellant got into a bar fight where both parties consented to the fight. However, Joubert punched the other guy and put him unconscious and kept repeatedly hitting him, which resulted in killing him. Joubert ended up being guilty and was convicted of manslaughter. This is because the other guy only consented to the fight, and Joubert should not have kept hitting him after he was unconscious. Also, you cannot consent to having death inflicted upon you, which is stated under Section 14 of the Criminal Code. Sexual contact. Consent is mandatory for sexual contact. If you don't ask for consent, you can be convicted of sexual assault and aggravated sexual assault. The other person must be conscious and have an active mind. An example of this would be the Queen against J.A. case, where during sexual intercourse, she consented to choking. However, she was put unconscious, and during that period of time she was unconscious, she did not have an active mind and did not consent to whatever happened after. So, some things you need to remember. Always ask for consent and state what you want prior. Consent is an active and ongoing agreement between both people which can stop at any time, so you have to constantly be looking for signs and signals of discomfort. And don't go near anyone who looks remotely intoxicated. This means if they're slurring their words or even having trouble walking, they are not in their active mind. Also, don't put someone unconscious, like come on, unless you want to end up like this guy. Lastly, no means no, but more importantly, yes means yes.